little bit about myself. I'm from Poland. I'm living in Lingen uh, in Emsland. I don't have any prior experience in data science or computer science or IT overall. Basically, what I did all my life was playing football. And from the start of the bootcamp, I knew that that will be something related to football as my final project. Um, Football games are unpredictable. Anything can happen on the pitch. Every football fan can tell that. I can tell that from my experience as a semi-professional football player. That's why we love the game. That's why it's so exciting. Arsene Wenger, one of the most iconic coaches who revolutionized the game, once said, "Football is not mathematics." In my journey, I want to challenge that statement and see myself if that's true. The main question of my project is, can we predict and how good can we predict Bundesliga match outcomes using data and mathematics? So I started my data collection. Uh, it was really hard because accessing comprehensive football data, both free or paid, over a wider time range is challenging. High quality sources like StatsBomb, Wisecout are behind paywalls, and they are not accessible to the general public. On top of that, football clubs, bookmakers invest heavily in these services for in-depth analytics, make it even harder for individuals like me to access similar insights. But after researching various sources, I discovered site fbref.com. That platform offers free football data. While it may not have every metric I needed, it provided me enough detail to support my 3-week project. As we can see, for each season, I examined the league table and accessed detailed statistics for team and all their games. But it wasn't that easy as it looks. Trust me, that was most challenging part of that project. And on top of that, I web scraped statistic from EAFC, FIFA, because I wanted to incorporate team strength somehow. And I found that can be a good idea. So my final data set contains 1,200 games, 29 features, 25 team analyzed, and the distribution of match results from home team perspective. And then I was super happy. Now I get to real numbers. I will know the real results. But as I began fitting my initial models, I quickly noticed the challenge of predicting draws. The models achieved less than 4% accuracy on draws. Then I reviewed my data set. I was searching for potential solutions, errors, and eventually I found some interesting papers and then realized that isn't a unique issue. In fact, it's a common problem faced by many in this field. But let the expert explain that matter. Experts on that field highlighted that models that rely on standard statistical inputs have hit a glass ceiling in terms of accuracy. Even the best model achieved only up to 59%, which reflects the complexity of football. It shows also limitation of models. That's why I decided to change my prediction and simplify problem for them. From now on, my prediction will be binary, and I will want to predict if home team win or not win. Draw and lose merge together. After testing many models, tweaking their parameters, I've ended up with logistic regression, achieving almost 68% accuracy. Logistic regression model doesn't require high computational power and works really well with just basic tuning. After finding those results, I thought about how can I present my project in a simple way for people who are not that interested in data. For some of my friends, they are not interested in statistics, and I came up with simple game idea that I will present live right now. Let me switch. So, can you see? Can you see? Yeah. So user is presented with game rules, the game flow. I will explain that in the game. So user is presented with a random game with 8 statistics based on feature importance. Feature importance is those are the features that affected the most model decisions. Um, so here we'll predict Schalke. Okay, here I was better than the model, so I get 1 point. While I was developing the app, I realized my model limitations and his strengths too. Um, he struggles to predict underdogs, and he's really good in catching some small nuances between two teams on similar strength. And after 5 matches, let me finish that. User is presented with a scoreboard. As you can see, my lead instructor played a little bit that game. Told me that he's good, but in football, but I don't know. Let me get back to presentation. Yes. Um, Future steps. I can extend training set with other league games from top 5 leagues, so with more game statistic, player statistic, and starting lineup. And even further, I can incorporate large language models to analyze experts' opinions from internet, social media, articles, podcasts. And uh, at the end, I want to thank WBS, my lead instructor, my instructor, Cynthia Lizardo, my whole team, Max, Kai, Zainab, Ramya, M, Minwan, Mr. J. As I told you already, there's an empty bracket here with no photo. I hope one day we will fill that. And that's it. Thank you.